We are back for another Christian review of regular books, and today we are discussing Famous Last Words. Let's get into it. For those of you who haven't seen one of these videos before, first I'll do my regular review, what you know and love to expect from a book review, my own personal opinion, star rating, etc. And then I get into my Christian review, and that's where I go over the basic pieces of a book that may or may not have a fellow believer or anyone wanting to read it. I do give more information and any caveats at the video that's pinned at the top of the playlist, or you can click here somewhere. However, if you didn't click over there, I also want to remind you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can stay up to date on all of these Christian reviews of regular books, as well as me and my mom's podcast, The Journey We Share. Your likes and comments do help us know that this content is something that you're wanting to see, so please let us know. Now let's go ahead and get into my regular review. Famous Last Words was an arc I had gotten, and I was so excited to check it out. I really had a feeling that this book was going to be amazing. A lot of the preliminary reviews were saying that people were loving it, and so I was so excited to pick it up and read it for myself. I think this book has the most impactful, crazy first 20%. That first 20% had me flipping pages so fast so I could read it as fast as possible. But then there is a significant energy and storyline drop off, and it stays like that for basically the rest of the book. I will say the ending kind of picked up again, but the middle portion from 20 to 85% fell very, very flat for me. I loved the character dynamics. I loved the idea of someone caught in this really crazy situation and then disappearing. I loved so much about what was happening. What I didn't love was how it went from there. I also struggled a little bit with the main female character, who was very slow on picking things up and very much second-guessed every little move she made. That was the way that this storyline had to work, and it was not my favorite. I did enjoy this book and ultimately rated it 3 stars. If you want to see everything that I'm reading and rating in real time, you can do so by following me on Goodreads. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, and I do have my own YouTube channel. So if you're wanting more of the day-to-day of what I'm reading, rating, and living like, you can do so by following me there. All the links are down in the description box. Now let's go ahead and get into my Christian review. The first category I always love to touch on because it's popular is smut or spice, and nope, there is none. It's clean and easy, and that is fantastic. The second category is explicit language, and again, there's none, which we love. The third and final category is if there's any violence or gore, and there really isn't. There is suspense and a little bit of gore or violence at the very beginning and at the very end, but it's minimal and easy to avoid. More of that kind of like heart-stopping, what's gonna happen is what you see in this book. Ultimately, I think this book is great for anyone ages 14 and up. There's truly nothing inappropriate in this book. I think they'd have a perfectly fine time reading it, and maybe would like it better than I did. Possible. Please know that we don't want to end the conversation here. You can leave us a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this book, or if you've read any of Gillian McAllister's other books. You can also send us an email at hello@trochia.org. I can't wait to see you on the next one.